All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is from Daily Mail. Putin moves family members to Siberian underground city designed to survive a nuclear war, says Russian professor, who also claimed Vladimir is suffering from secret illness. And these are things we have been speaking about for a long time, about underground cities, DUMBs, which is an acronym for Deep Underground Military Bunkers. We've been speaking about these things because this is what you have a lot of the rich doing. A lot of the rich from these different countries doing or building. And you even have a lot of Edomites within America that have riches, that have built and that are continually to build underground bunkers because they know World War III is inevitable. And they want to try to what? They want to try to escape the judgment. That's what the whole ordeal is about. They want to escape the judgment from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because they know that destruction is coming. And we know through prophecy. And these are the things we speak about. Right? So a lot of you people that are now witnessing the things that are coming to pass that we have been talking about, we have told you. We have told you and we have spoken to you about these things, but you didn't want to hearken. But now you're starting to see. Before we get this Amos, let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 12. Let's see. Verse 21, it says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord God, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there should be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I will speak shall come to pass. And it shall be no more prolonged for you, for in your days, O rebellious house. Will I say the word and perform it, saith the Lord God. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of times that are far off. And a lot of our people, had this mind state, that are still in this mind state. But you have a lot of our people also are starting to see the things that we have been speaking about for a long time. And I'm talking about starting with the apostles and elders on down, that these things that we have been speaking on, they are now starting to see. They are now starting to see the world they once beloved and held dear to them starting to crumble right before their eyes. They are seeing, the way the world is going, where now they are starting to fear. Now they are starting to panic. Now they are starting to consider the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, were right all along. See, now they are starting to see. World War III, sedition among men, civil war, race wars, famine, pestilences, all these different things that we have been speaking on all these different things that the Bible has been telling us about. But see, that proverb within Israel of these things that are far off, these things are not going to happen in my time. A lot of people are no longer saying that because now they can what? They can see these things actually taking place in their time. So when they talk about the promise of his coming, you don't really hear too much of that. Now you got your scoffers or mockers that do, say what they say, but it's not as much as it used to be. Promise. Let's see, where's the promise? It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. And like I said before, you had this mindset that was heavy within Israel. And not saying that it still isn't, but now you have a lot of people considering and saying, wait a minute. These things that these men have been speaking, preaching, yelling on the street corners, as they would call it, maybe they were right. Maybe they were right. Because now you're starting to hear what? There's all these wars and rumors of wars. The World War III talk. Right? All these things all over the media. Things are starting to get bad. Now you are starting to see. See, the Lord is making what? That proverb in Israel to cease. Okay? Right before you people's eyes. Literally right before before you people's eyes, man. So I just wanted to get that. So now dealing with this article that was put up. Let's read it one more time. It says, Putin moves family members to Siberian underground city designed to survive a nuclear war. Now we know the elites are going to be saved for slavery. But you other, bunkers and preppers, all of you are going to be destroyed. See, the Lord is going to put it on the spirit of the fishers that are going to be turned hunters to come get you, right? To come get you from all these different hiding places that you're going to try to hide in or hide at. You even have the talks of what? Space hotels, right? And this is all to what? Try to escape from prophecy. Prophecy. Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 2. It says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. So let's read this out, and so you can get some understanding of what this is talking about. Verse 2 again, though they dig into hell. When you go into the word hell, it's just talking about what? This is talking about the ground, right? And this is what they have dug into. To what? To create these deep underground military bunkers, bases, right? Underground cities. Because they're trying to be comfortable while all hell is breaking loose above them, and ultimately trying to escape from what? The nuclear war, destruction, which they know that is upon them. This is why you have people spending millions, coming together, putting their millions together to do what? To create these underground cities, to create this what? This safe haven for themselves. But what does the book of Amos chapter 9 verse 2 say? Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And I told you the talks of different space stations. Now, Let's get this real fast. Because who's going to do the grabbing? Who's going to do hunting? The elect. Salakia. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 20. Though thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. So the Lord is going to use what? His elect. His men that he's going to turn from fishers to hunters.